Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban launched a sharp critique against the European Union, accusing it of isolating itself from global powers like China and Russia, while Hungary enjoys flourishing relationships with the US, China, and Russia. Orban proudly asserted that Hungary's ties with the US Republican administration stand unmatched across Europe, painting Hungary as strong and independent while the EU fumbles in its approach.
Let's take a look at Hungary. Our liberal opponents tend to portray Hungary as an isolated country. In comparison, we have the best relationship with the new US Republican administration in the whole of Europe today. We have the best relationship with China, and we have the best relationship with Russia. Hungary is not isolated, the European Union is. The European Union is at loggerheads with the new US administration, and they haven't even taken office yet. The European Union has already isolated itself from China because it has launched a tariff war, and has isolated itself from Russia, with whom it is at war. Who is isolated here? I have to say that we have the feeling that we are on the high street of history, while the European Union is stumbling around in the muddy back streets of the UK.
Moving beyond economics, Orban emphasized Hungary's critical interest in peace, particularly in ending the war in Ukraine. He framed the US efforts to resolve the conflict as vital, not just for global stability, but for Hungary's economic growth.
So if there is one country that is interested in peace, it is Hungary. If there is any country that has a vested interest in Donald Trump succeeding in ending the Russian war in Ukraine, it is Hungary. The success of the US administration's peace effort is not an ideological or even a geostrategic, but a vital, everyday economic interest for Hungary. That is why we are hopeful that there will be peace, that the sovereign world policy transformation will take place, and that we will be able to finalize the Hungarian economic agreement with the US, which will give a boost to the Hungarian economy.
Orban closed by highlighting Hungary's focus on peace and economic growth. While the EU faces challenges, Hungary is building strong ties with global powers like Russia, China, and the US, aiming to secure a prosperous future for the country.